Dearest Lord, I approach you today with a heart full of humility, asking for the gifts of wisdom and love that only you can give. I recognize that life is a blessing, and that it is only because of your grace that I have the life I lead now. For this, and so many other reasons, I come to you and ask for help along the path of my spiritual journey. We are now going into our deep divine prayer, so make sure you leave your prayer requests below, so we can all pray for you. Like the video and comment my divine breakthrough in the comment section. To solidify this prayer, don't forget to share this prayer with at least one loved one for the kingdom of God. My Lord, I want to be with you every day, every minute. Your word has promised, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. And I know that my part is to always seek you with all my heart, knowing that when I do indeed, you come to me and are with me. I can't get close enough to you, and I can't get you close enough to me. You are just the best God to know. And somewhat selfishly, I delight in knowing you more and more. I request your wisdom, O Lord. I take Proverbs 2:6 to heart. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth come knowledge and understanding. I ask that you fill my mind with this kind of wisdom, so that I might make choices that lead me to live the kind of life that pleases you. Assist me, O Lord, in praying more frequently. I understand that prayer allows one to communicate with you and to hear what you have to say in return. I long to be like the person in 1 Thessalonians 5:17, who prays always and who gives you thanks in every circumstance. I almost always feel a need to creep up closer to you in prayer. That need pushes me to reach within and to give voice to the timid thoughts and even more timid emotions that sometimes dwell in my heart. I ask, too, for your strength. At times I feel so weak and unsure. I am reminded of Philippians 4:13, which says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am counting on you for my courage, counting on you to give me the strength and the power to do what I know is right, and to stand up for what I believe in, and to face what I am afraid of, and to hold all of that together with you for my way of living. I want to love others as you love me. When I read John 13:34, I realize that loving the way you do seems impossible, just as I have loved you. It's hard for me to even grasp the magnitude of your love for me, much less to replicate it in my own life. Yet I think that if there is any chance for me at all to even approximate your love, it would be because of the guidance of Mrs. Redacted's class. My family and friends are in my prayers. You bless them, I ask, and make their faith as strong as mine. There's nothing quite like having a loved one whose life is intertwined with your own, walking the same spiritual path as you, and I very much want my family and friends to walk this path, to be ambassadors of your love. I want to be a light in this world. Matthew 5:16 says, Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Yet, I find myself dimming sometimes, and I'm not sure why. Am I trying to shine in ways that are not true to me, not true to the way that you have made me? When have I shone brightest? When I act in ways that are true to me, true to the you that I know. I pray for patience as I mature. I see the temptation to want immediate change, but I know that real development is a slow process. I think of Romans 12:2, which reminds me not to imitate the quick-fix lifestyle of this culture, but to allow my spiritual growth to take its necessary time. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind, it says. Help me, Lord, to trust in your timing and to know that I am making progress even when it feels otherwise. God, your word in James 1:5 tells us, If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. I come to you in need of wisdom, Lord. I seek the understanding that you alone can provide. Knowing that what I truly need is for my mind to grasp the difference between right and wrong, I ask for that. Hearing and understanding your word is vital too. For what I need most right now is for the decisions I've made or will make to be the right ones. O Lord, I pray that I will have complete faith in you. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Help me, Lord, to not just follow your commandments, but also to follow the thoughts that you place in my mind. I want to follow the path that you have set before me. When confronted with decisions, whether monumental or minuscule, I hope that my first instinct will always be to pray. I want to take my concerns and queries straight to the source. It is hard not to overanalyze or to put too much pressure on oneself when contemplating life's many crossroads. Yet I know I am advised to be anxious for nothing, and instead to speak and listen intimately with the God who is privy to all that I can't quite share with another. Make me patient, O Lord. At times I want to dash forward into choices, yet I understand the value of standing still on the way to wisdom. Those who are truly wise remain in the student seats, watching and waiting, and the classroom is this world of ours. I ask you to strengthen me in the virtue of patience. I ask you for the kind of patience that looks not at the earthbound clock, but awaits the divine hour. In this age of instant everything, I still believe in the reality of slow miracles. I also ask for your clarity, Lord. At times I feel muddled about what to do. I ask that you would illuminate the decisions I need to make. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Help me to read and comprehend your word so I can see the clear way to go. In making decisions, I want to remember to think of others as well. Help me to choose with kindness and love. When I look to the Bible for wisdom on this topic, I am invariably drawn to Philippians 2:3-4, which states, "Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself." Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. I want my decisions to reflect the principles of these verses. I also ask, Lord, for your help in making hard decisions. At times I feel scared or unsure. I try to remember that you are with me. Joshua 1:9 says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid nor be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Help me, Lord, to be as brave as this verse commands and to trust that you will guide me. I pray for my friends and family. Help us too to seek your will in our lives. May we not just support each other in our choices, but also encourage one another to follow you. In 1 Thessalonians 5:11, it says, "Therefore comfort each other and edify one another, just as you also are doing." Let us lift each other up, and in doing so, let us be gentle and kind. When I make decisions, I want to keep in mind that I have company in this endeavor. I have you, Lord, and I have my loved ones. I want to ask for help when I need it. I want to be unafraid to solicit the counsel of others and to pray together as we seek your will. I think about this a lot, and it makes me smile. Thank you for the company, both human and divine, that I have in decision-making moments. I desire to follow the road that has success as its destination. I think often of the words in Proverbs 3:5-6 that remind me to trust in you with all my heart and to lean not on my own understanding. I know I am to acknowledge you in all my ways, and you will make my path straight. I lean on you, God. Please help me to lean on you completely and to hear your voice perfectly. I seek your help in making the right choices. At times I feel so lost and unsure. I need your light to shine on my path so that I can see which way to go. I want to follow the plans you have for me, as it says in Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I am sure that you have a good plan for my life. Assist me in learning patience as I await your direction, O Lord. At times I am tempted to go forth without your input. Yet I know that to honor you means to wait for your perfect timing. So I will try my best to obey the commands of Psalm 37:7. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. I also ask you, Lord, for strength and courage. Success is not always easy. I may sometimes face obstacles that make it seem like it's just not happening. But help me, Lord, to be brave and steadfast, even when the way is tough. Help me to be strong and not give in to weakness or fear when the path seems impossible. For Isaiah 41:10 is my promise too. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I also maintain my thoughts on the people with whom I share my existence. It is not always pleasant, but I make an effort regardless. Nonetheless, I have found this small space praying to be fairly easy and pretty powerful. People aren't used to praying in small spaces. Our culture has converted prayer into an act almost exclusively performed in an act of solitary worship or communal worship. Both of those settings can be powerful. But when I think of the praying that I have been doing in small spaces, I have been doing it in between the acts of my life. While I'm bustling about with my plans to be a success, I mustn't forget to be kind and loving in my dealings with others. And when I say others, I mean each and every person with whom I come into contact. I seek to show your love, Lord, in these mundane moments. And more than that, I want to reflect your goodness in everything I do. Hearing, in all things, act as if you're doing them for God. Well, that's habit forming in a real and wonderful way. God, I request your assistance with my problems. I encounter a few roadblocks, and I need your advice on how to navigate them. Please lead me forward. In Isaiah 43:19, you declare, Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I cannot help but ask, what new thing are you doing in my life? I beseech for advances in my associations. Assist me in expressing your love to others, as you have declared in John 13:34, a new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. I seek to be a better companion and an even better individual. If there are any wounds, please remedy them so that we can move past them and become better friends. I seek a breakthrough in my heart and mind. At times I feel a bit down or nervous. I call to memory your assurance in 2 Timothy 1:7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Help me to feel your peace and to remember that I can put all my trust in you. I lift up my school and my job to you. I ask for breakthroughs. I ask for help in doing my best and in learning my lessons in both places. I know that you say in Colossians 3:23, whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord and not for men. That is my desire, and I hope to make you proud in both arenas. I request a health breakthrough. Make me strong and healthy, I pray. Your word in 1 Peter 2:24 states, by his stripes we are healed. I trust in your healing power, Lord. I pray for advancements in my aspirations and objectives. Help me to traverse the way you have set for me. In Jeremiah 29:11, you declare, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. I cling to this assurance, O Lord. I beseech you for liberation, O Lord, liberation from anxiety, sorrow, and anything else that shackles me. Your words in John 8:36 resonate in my mind. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. I request that you set me liberated from all that holds me down. I must trust in you far more than I do at present. I seek healing not just for myself, but also with fervent prayer for my family. My hope is that your divine love and power be felt across the hearts and minds of my family members, that their bodies too might be made whole and well again. I am reminded of the potent words from the book of James, chapter 5, verse 15, and the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up. I pray with faith, believing that you can make not just me, but my family well. I also pray for my friends. If they are suffering or feeling misguided, I petition you to grant them the utmost sense of tranquility that a human can know. Show them that they were meant to walk a different path than the one that has been thrust upon them. Help them to understand that no matter how low they may feel, they always have a way to rise. I too ask for blessings for those who are having a hard time with their emotions. If they are sad or scared, I ask that you help them to find happy and brave feelings in themselves and in you. I know that you are with us always, as it says in Isaiah 41:10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Help us to remember that you are always by our side. I ask for our world to be healed. So many are in pain, and they need your comfort. I pray that you bring peace and wholeness to our broken world. Let kindness and love reign once more among your people. I know of 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So Lord, let us be humble and seek you not only for our own good, but for the good of the entire world. Like the video and leave your prayer requests below so we can all pray for you. Comment "My Breakthrough" in the comment section below to solidify this prayer and share it with at least one loved one to gain new souls for God.